Hey everybody, how you doing? Hope y'all are having a good morning, good day. Just getting ready to start work here in the studio. Picking up where we left off yesterday. I wanted to show you all kind of some of the things that we got going on. So this camera's a little hard for me to figure out this new situation. So just kind of bear with me if you can. So this is what we worked on yesterday. A couple variations of this. This is the maquette, so just like a practice piece, a very smaller version for some artwork I have coming up for an exhibition on December 1st at Carbon Copy Gallery in Louisville, Kentucky. So you can see we had some fidelity issues with the print coming from the slicer not really recognizing some of the files, but like I was saying yesterday, this was kind of a rush job just to see how a general composition and this faux marble kind of PLA would work. The actual composition is about 3 feet tall. It's printed in 12 parts. So what we have here, let me see if I can pull this down a little bit so you can see better. So what we've got right here is the base, 4 sections. You can see I haven't put it together yet. The last one just came off the printer last night. So this whole area right here is just the bottom of this part of the composition. So you can see how large it's going to be. And what I did in the program, the CAD program I used, Fusion, was I put all these little housings in here to hold magnets. So the idea is that once we clean this up, it'll all just kind of magnetize and snap together really big. All right, so today we're going to get in to cleaning up the actual composition. So we'll get to it. I don't know if you have any questions. And move these out of the way just so I can work on one at a time. Okay. All right, here we go. Love it when they come off like that. This is the interior of the composition, so I'm not as worried about it looking super clean. Obviously I don't want it to look ridiculous, but it doesn't have to be as polished and sanded down as like maybe the front does. So if we score it or accidentally scuff the surface up a little bit, it's totally okay. It's not something we have to repair. There's actually 2 versions of this composition going into the exhibition. They're kind of a diptych. So there's one that's white that I'm going to paint, and then there's another one that's actually the faux marble. And we're going to clean both of them up. This is what I'm doing for the next day or 2 in the studio. See if we can get any of these little Alrighty. Okay, so something about, well, we'll keep printing. We'll keep yeah, it's the only negative thing about this one is that we lost the Jurgen cam. the studio. I'll have to figure out how to put that up. He's upstairs hanging out with my uncle's dogs. This is actually, for those of you that watch the show, this is a different studio than we're normally in, a different art studio. It's not in the Cydonia Design Tech campus. It's actually my aunt and uncle's house. They've got a really great studio in the bottom. I have been here for about 5 months, and I'm going to stay here and keep working in their studio until we finish the exhibition in December. So, possibly past that. We shall see. Okay, this one cleaned up real quick and easy. Something I want to show you all. So I knew this going into the print. I had a hard time in Fusion actually figuring this part out. So this area right here, underneath what is part of the bottom torso, we'll just say, you can see that this supports go all the way around. So what we normally would do is come in here and cut this out and pull this out. However, I could not get the slicer program to render this in a satisfactory way. So what we're going to have to do is wait to finish cleaning this one all the way up until we can cut this part, pull the top part out, and then actually use some kind of filler like an epoxy resin. Like an epoxy putty or maybe even a Bondo to make a faux, to continue this kind of plane all the way back, because the supports, if I were to pull the support off, it actually pulled this top part off as well. Okay, so I knew that going into it, and once we finish cleaning everything up today or tomorrow, the next step that we have to do is to test our epoxy putty. We'll be doing that on the stream as well. So technically, this one is ready to go. We can go ahead and pull. Let's go ahead and get some of these little things out of the housing. All right. So we can go ahead and put this one aside. Finished. Start on the next one. Wait. Okay. All right, here we go. Got a little score we just made right there. Every time I do this, I get super hungry. I don't know why. Clipping this stuff, cleaning up 3D prints makes me hungry. Okay. There we go. Got a little seam here. Okay. Come in with our trusty Dremel. Hopefully that helped it. Oh yeah. Also broke it. Okay, we should have done a little better because one of our housings came off, but it's okay. We got plenty on here. Should be good. Okay, now this. Okay, now we need to get this part out of here without breaking this any further, which I think we can do. Kind of want to save this. But you know what? We can do that later. We need it. Okay, so this is the best way to pull this set of supports out here without causing any more trauma to the mold or to the printed work. Score and release. Alright, I'm being a little more delicate than I normally would here, just so anybody watching knows. And also, yes, these are single printed pieces. They took several days each to print, and I did them all on a Creality CR10. Deedham stuff. Not really, Dee Dee, if you're watching. I'm not breaking anything. Yes, this wrench is not the proper tool for doing this. I have, however, misplaced several of my things, and we live out in the country, so getting a new one isn't always that simple. Here we go. Some progress. That felt less than good. one out. Open up, I'm your dentist. Oh yeah. Come to Ezzy. Ah! Got it. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Two. Ah, ah, ah. Okie dokie, artichoke. Yes, again, this is overkill, but sometimes you just need something with a little ass on it, you know? Alright, well, this just does not want to come off. Okay. Let's get this one out. And this one down her. Another one right here. So normally, like little things like this, I don't know how well that's showing up, but like, you know, I might not even take the time to pull these off because it's on the interior of the composition. But when this goes into exhibitions and gets displayed, you know, that stuff's inevitably, this is going to inevitably come off just because of the way supports are so loosely tied to, you know, for those of you that 3D print, you know how supports, they're not super attached to the form that you're trying to print so that they can come off easy, like what we're doing right here. So normally, if I were just, you know, having this thing at home or something, I might leave those little things on. But with it traveling and being exhibited, I really don't want anyone who's putting this together when I'm not around, or, you know, possibly this ends up in somebody else's home. Eventually those things will fall off and I don't want them to think that it's broken. So need to pull these off for this, because I just cannot see very well. Okay, now we're going to learn from our last mistake, and we're going to free this housing for now it's caught up in here. Look at that. Lovely. Nice and smooth. So right here is a little more what I thought the previous one was going to do, but that snapped off, so. Okay. Let's go in here and clean some of this up, and then we'll move on to the final piece of this section. Oh shit, I banged that knuckle up, didn't I? Years of making art, nerve endings in my fingers aren't that reliable. I'm sure y'all are like that too. You beat yourself up, bust your knuckle, you don't even feel it until you see the blood. So once again, this part is going to be on the interior of the form, but I'm not so much worried about detail as I am just worried about getting anything that might fall off later out of there. or anything that might compromise the artwork snapping and fitting back together. Because I really don't want to have to glue these parts up. It's 12 pieces. That's going to be about 3 feet tall. And the whole idea of making it modular obviously was to print it. I mean, you know, this is one print, right? One print. 12 of these. But, you know, I want to be able to store it a lot easier than just having a 3-foot artwork. 3! Final one. What you got going on here? This one might be the easiest one. See if we can use Nope. Get the X-Acto knife out for this one. Borrowing your X-Acto knife, Deedham. Ooh, this line is purring. Look at that. That looks tight. Good job, Ezra. So anybody's wondering, this one is getting painted, which is why I just printed it in the white. Getting painted several colors, actually. Each section is either a different pink or green. Get blood all over it. Maybe I should band-aid up. It's cool because we're painting it, but alright, now the outside. Alright. 4. Getting some more pat forms to clean up. I'll be right back. Out the door. Just check. Nope. Okay, good. Alright, now these are the faux marble PLA that I was telling you about. Right? You can see how they all fit together, and once again, that is like, where's this camera at? It's this part down here, right? Stops about here, I think. Goes all the way down, maybe here somewhere. I think it's here. So. Again, there's two compositions that are the same form, different colors, and they're the same 3D printed form. They're different compositions. But the reason why I'm going to do them like this is because now that I spaced out a whole lot and I forget stuff all the time, even though I'm got a really good memory somehow. I guess I don't forget stuff all the time. I forget what I'm doing all the time, constantly, because I just space out. I just did the first round, except for the one that we have to patch up while we're cutting. So because I remember how to do this, earlier, I've just done this already. Right now, we're going to do it again, because this one, this layer isn't getting painted, so I really don't want to scuff the exterior surface at all if I can help it. So since we just practiced on it with the ones that we can patch and paint, we're going to go for it on the ones that we cannot. So I'm going to take these over to my storage table. Be right back. Let's go. One. It's only 11:30. Damn. Got a little discrepancy here. Something went down. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Whenever I get nervous or anxious making something, being like, oh, don't mess this up, don't mess this up, I always remember, wait, it's art. You can't mess it up. Sure, you can give yourself more work to do, but you can't mess it up. It's fucking art. That wasn't good. Yeah. Alrighty. We are going to have a little patchy. Interesting. All in all, looks good. Just got a little bit of stuff to do here, maybe. This is the first generation of the print, so I made the faux marble first, and then went back and kind of touched things up. So there's probably going to be a little more discrepancies for what we want versus what we've actually got to do to get there, which is not a problem because it's art and we can fix it. All right, one. Okay. Wow, look at that. I don't even know what to do with this one. Man, it's got some weight to it. Okay, so this is the one, again, that we're going to have to cut here, pull it out, and fill it all in. I don't think there's anything we can do except pull the little blockages of the housings out. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I gotta come in with like some kind of a saw, something that can just like cut that off really smoothly. Which will probably involve taking off the top parts first. But that is something that we're gonna do on a day when that's all we have to do. So like Thursday or Friday. go. I put the... No. Where is it? I have lost the X-Acto knife. Nope, found it. Check out this kick-ass mug. Uncle made it. Gil Stingle Pottery. Mug. It's been the best part about being here around all these potters is that you get to have really cool things to eat and drink out of all the time. You're not nice. You're Alrighty. All right. right, one looks good. Yep. Three. Last one on this row. Well, not really. I'll leave that one in there. I wonder if... Oh, we can't. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, that's satisfying. 4. Okay. I'm going to take these over to the work table and grab another row. All right, this one might be interesting. You can really start to see. So this is the one that's going to get painted. And the reason why there's the two types of PLA used is because, like as you see here, a couple of them broke and need to be repaired. So it's totally cool to like repair it and then paint it. Whereas the one that's exclusively faux marble needs to stay with that illusion of unpainted. So let's get the get my music going. Wow. Telepath greatest hits? Of course I do. Oops. It's on YouTube, so. Okay. What we got here. Sorry, I'm not used to this camera angle. So you can see like this section right here. The mouth is right here. Right? That's how big this is going to be. Start to see the chin right there. So, there we go. Look at all that. These are crazy because the supports broke on pretty much every one. Yet the forms came out great. Somehow. So let's get in there. Oh, look at that. Got some distortions and artifacts in the print over here. It's pretty interesting. What will cause that? Anybody's watching this wants to fill in and let me know what happened here. That's cool. You can see that in the area. Ooh, a lot of artifacts on this one. Hey man, how'd it go?
Not very well.
Oh shit.
It sounds like the Tormach is here in northern Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta call the logistics company, but it sounds like they're gonna bring it over pretty soon.
Cool.
So I'm gonna work on making a place for it. I'm hoping that I can pay them to bring it down here.
Uh-huh.
You know, drop it here. And if they'll bring a pallet jack, we can just wheel it into place.
Oh, yeah.
Because the crate that holds the actual mill will be obvious.
Mm-hmm.
If we put that right where it's supposed to go, we can use the chain hoist to lift it up and just put the table under it.
That sounds good.
I think that hoist would do it.
I don't know, that chain's pretty gnarly, man. Might need a new one.
Yeah. I was just over talking to Russ. He has an engine hoist.
Oh, yeah?
It would be really easy to bring that over. That would be a fallback. So you think this chain hoist is good for?
I think that chain is, yeah. Whoa, just pinched the shit out of my finger on that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just get a new chain.
It might do it.
Man, I wouldn't risk putting that amount of weight on that chain.
600 pounds.
Fuck no, dude. Not something that we needed to, like, be that high in the air and not hurt anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, if we just get a new chain, we can string it back up.
Yeah. Shouldn't be hard to get a chain for that.
No.
Let me call the logistics company and see what they say, see what they got.
Okay, cool.
We can also use Russ's engine hoist that's sitting right outside. We just pick it up and bring it over. It'd be
Yeah.
easy.
Alright.
So, I'll work on clearing this corner out.
Okay.
Might have to make a path through here,
Yeah.
but it's going to take a minute. Russ got the shop looking really good.
Yeah. Nice. Y'all hear Jurgen up there? What time is it? It's getting close to his lunch. It's getting close to my lunch. Alrighty. This one's looking good. This is the break that caused us to have to reprint this one. So we'll just fix that up with some glue. Okay, wow. There's nothing really to do on this one. micro threading going on there. Okay. Breathe. All right. This is the other half of the mouth. Cut off. Hey, caught that. This feels tricky. Got it. Look at that. God, it's so light. It's like a croissant. I'm gonna have to hit this with some sandpaper. How we line up? Perfect. Can you see through that? No, that's opaque, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's work until 1, my time. Then I'll start feeding my doge and taking a work break. I'm gonna go get the other duplicate layer. Got some pieces I missed on this one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that in there because it supports this little tiny piece up here. All right, here we go. Quick peek. So this is the faux marble. I don't know if you can tell what's going on, but here we got the face. Right. So this area right here, the same as right there. All these busted supports, but somehow it's still printed just fine. Nice. Look at that. Sorry. Forgot I was doing the stream there for a second. Yep. Lost a magnet housing on that one. Can we put that back? Possibly. Everything else looks pretty good on here. This one's nice and clean. Any kind of weird artifacts are camouflaged by the faux marble. And just like the last one, we're going to leave this little bit in here to support this top. So I'm going to go take this one over to the bench really quickly just so I can remember that this... Not forget that that's happening, and I want to check to see if the other one did the same thing. So I'll be right back. Alright, somehow this one stayed on real nice. It's good to know. I did use a different version of Cura to slice this one, so... Could have had something to do with it. Okay. There we go. Hey, y'all. Alright, so I said I was going to work until 1, but I'm getting really hungry, and it's like 12:52, so I'm going to cut it short there. Might be on later tonight, definitely back on tomorrow. We're getting close to repairing the prints, and then putting the magnets in the magnets housing and seeing how they all snap together. So I'll talk to you soon.